Hey guys, we're going to be reading the story One Bean by Anne Rockwell. And before I start reading this book today, I want you to take a piece of paper and divide it into 6 squares like this. And we're going to be learning about how it goes from a bean to a plant. And so I want you to draw the bean seed right here. And then I want you to draw the plant right here, and I want you to think about what steps does it take for it to become a plant. Okay, and so as we're reading, you can pause and work on this, or if you want to do it at the end, you can work on this at the end. Okay, we're going to learn about one bean. One bean. I had one bean. It was dry and smooth and hard. I put it on a wet paper towel. I covered it with another wet paper towel. Soon its skin had turned all wrinkly. My bean had gotten fatter too. I think it got too fat for its skin because the skin split. This meant it was time to plant my bean. I filled a paper cup with black potting soil. Then I laid my fat, wrinkly bean in the cup and covered it with soil. I watered it when the soil was dry. Even though I couldn't see my bean hidden under the damp, black soil, I watched for it every day. Then, one day, just like in the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, something wonderful happened. A greenish-white stalk poked up from the soil. My bean was dangling from the end of it. Soon 2 leaves grew on my bean plant. These were shaped like Valentine hearts. More green heart-shaped leaves sprouted. My bean plant grew bigger and bigger. It needed a bigger place to live and grow. I filled a flower pot with potting soil. Very gently, very carefully, I took my one bean with its bright green leaves and roots spreading through black, moist soil out of the paper cup. I planted it in the flower pot where it could stay. Sunshine shone on it and made my bean plant grow some more. One day I saw lots of little green bumps on my bean plant. Those little green bumps were buds. The buds burst open and lots of white flowers blossomed among the green leaves. When the white flowers fell off, tiny bean pods hung in their place. Before long, there were lots of bean pods growing on my beautiful bean plant. Those tiny bean pods grew bigger. One day I picked one. I split it open and looked inside. What do you think I saw? I saw some smooth and shiny beans, shaped just like the one bean that had started it all. I picked a few pods and ate the beans that grew inside them, and they were very good. All right, and then if you ever want to get this book, there's some more activities in the back that you can do. So in this story, we learned about how it went from a bean to a plant. And so I want you to go back to your paper that you started earlier and think about how did it go from a bean to a plant? What were some things that happened along the way in order for it to become a plant? So I want you to draw and write about those in your squares. All right, thank you for joining me for our story One Bean, and I will see you guys again next time.